It's Week 14 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see T.J. Hockenson. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Packers and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback who was the #2 overall pick back in 2021 coming out of BYU. It's Zach Wilson.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On the draw, the give to Etienne. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still second down.
On the give, it's Jones. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Chiefs offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. On the give, it's Etienne. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. And even 30 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
He'll run again. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. On the toss, they go with Benson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Kansas City. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Baker to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a handoff. Jones. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. Duvernay with the grab. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And a 1st down on the Chiefs.
Back to throw. Wilson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what
He is in. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Chiefs. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He keeps it himself, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 3rd and 5. To throw is Mayfield. Open man, that's Duvernay. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Packers.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. 2nd down and 8. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This one complete to Bourne. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Now Wilson on first down. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Baker. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's a third down and 4. Mayfield. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And this will be incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. It's second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. A throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback.
He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Good return here, brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 3rd and 9. Now it's Wilson. He connects with Mims. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Packers offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Chiefs 17.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. From the shotgun, Wilson. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Airing one out for Bourne. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 45. That is Cooper DeGene in there for the stop. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Deontay Johnson, the intended target there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of